All right, testing 1, 2, 3. Welcome to the Empire Guys Live. I know the ball game's on, but I'm gonna try to break a few helmets tonight if we can get through some. And I'm going to go over here and turn on Facebook Live. Main event series number 3. 24 helmets left. 9 headliners left. $60 a division. Alrighty. Well, it looks like. So when did Monday Night Football start starting at 8:15? Is that something that just happened, or is that me being behind? Probably me being behind. All right, so $60 divisions, that gets you 4 teams. All the headliners are live except for the All-Stott F7 right here. The rest of these are live. Yeah, hey Sean. Yeah, we're doing, this series has no replicas in it. The only replicas are chromes, and there's very few of those. They're all pro lines and up. $60 a division. The only helmet, we got 24 helmets left in this series. 9 of which are headliners. The All-Stott in the top left corner went the other night. So the David Johnson F7's left. Deshaun Watson, Michael Thomas, Bosa, Chubb, Speedflex. That's a McCaffrey, and so forth. Those are all still live, and there's only 24 helmets left. So that's what we're doing. I figured I'd jump on here and see if we can't close out, one of these. Mark Martin prepaid for this one. Looks like Robert's already paid as well. So if we can close out one, I'll get one of my lovely assistants. Pete's still at work. I didn't realize that Monday night. Of course, I haven't had Monday nights off in 7 years, so that's one reason. I don't know what's going on with that, but. So anyway, tag some folks and get them in here if you will. That will be wonderful. Wonderful there. Yeah, we're just doing something a little different. I've got a bunch of replicas. Hey Mario, what's up? Got a bunch of replicas sitting around, but people just don't want replicas anymore, man. Which is kind of a shame because a lot of people can't afford $60 a spot. So the replicas is a good way to get new people in the hobby and so forth. And I think that we've created sort of an elitist thing. And you know, now and the hobby stopped growing, so unfortunately, and now a lot of our people that we know that are friends that Raz and stuff, they're not can't give stuff away, man. It's crazy. It's crazy right now. So anyway, all the headliners are left except for the All-Star. It's gone. There are only 24 helmets left in the series. There's $60 a division. 9 helmets right here. Hey Tony, how you doing? Mario's gonna take a spot. It's randomized, Mario. Mark Martin already took 3 and 7, so it's randomized. I randomized the divisions and the players, so where you start is really kind of not really that important for the most part. Or I guess you could say it's of utmost importance. One of the two. Meister. Tony B. Hey, I got 1 to close on this one. 1 to close. Miss Cindy's coming in watching us. How you doing, Cindy? Spot 6. Spot 6 was already taken. How about spot 5? You want spot 5? Yeah. I was watching, you know, I don't know if you know this. This is something I stumbled upon last year. Okay, so Luis. All right, so you don't want yours, a guy, that's no problem. All right, so if you get your payments in, PayPal's the Empire Guys at gmail.com, Venmo's at the Empire Guys, $60 per division, and we'll randomize you up here. And I'll get somebody to help me break them, help me out. Mario has paid Mr. Baker. What's going on in Miami there with the Dolphins? I mean, I know, you know, and I listen to Clay Travis, who's out of Nashville. He's now national program for Fox News, and he was talking about this today, and this is the honest God truth. You know, part of the success of the Patriots, other than that they're just damn good, and that Brady's damn good, is that division sucks, man. It has for years and years, which is terrible because I grew up watching Dan Marino, man. It's like, and I hope they lose every game. Well, they're well on their damn way. I mean, that's ridiculous. And I was talking to Pete the other night. Okay, all these are closed. All right, so here's how it works. Use good old random.org. It's random.org, but we like to play games. Do not be on random.org on Friday morning. They're scheduling maintenance. All right, randomize this 7 times first. Anyway, we were talking about the XFL, you know, starting next year. They're putting a team in Tampa Bay. Now, does that make any damn sense? aren't they one of the least supported teams markets? Haven't they been talking about moving for years? So you're going to put another team in Tampa Bay? Don't know about that there, Vince McMahon. Not sure that's real smart. All right, there you go. If you look in the center, these are large where you can read them. This is just for my order entry purposes. I'm going to give you a 2-minute song here so you can trade if you want. What song? This one? 10-minute song. There you go. I was talking about, not talking about, I was listening to, I'm going back and forth between Facebook and YouTube. So if you got a, don't break it. People are breaking printers in here. Yeah, I'm gonna need somebody to break. So anyway, talking about, I told him not to, because he's working late. Anyway, I was talking to, or listening to Clay Travis rather, and he was talking about what you're talking about dumping there. I don't think the Miami's going to dump though. I mean, it on purpose. I don't think they have any choice. They're just terrible. But Pittsburgh, now that Ben's out, they're 0-2. He was saying Pittsburgh ought to dump, you know, and try to get the number 1 overall pick to get to it. So change, man. The NFL's changing. You know, obviously, and you know, I'm not a Kansas City fan. My good friend Don Scott is, and I know some of y'all are. Mahomes is a real deal. I mean, seriously. I didn't think, you know, lots of one-hit wonder type deals, so I didn't know that was going to be the case. You got about 20 seconds left, and then we're going to break open the helmet. I got Grace going to help me, I think. Right? Grace, you going to help? Anna and you. Okay. 2 helpers. Perfect. Shake and bake. I want to help. So that's nice. What's the score? Oh, yeah, I started to say this. So if you go on Yahoo, I use Yahoo Sports app for like scores and stuff. I highly recommend it. It's very good. And you can watch the NFL games live. Monday Night Football's on there right now. I mean, not that you can't get that, you know, anyway, but it's on there. I discovered that last year. We've got, you know, satellite and all that jazz, but all right, time is up. So let's decide which helmet we're going to pull. That's what we look like. We got 24 helmets left. There they are by number. We're going to use random.org right there. And randomize you 7 times. Your bad self. Anyway, so Big Ben's out. Andrew Luck's out. I read an article today that said Brett Favre's family tried to get him to come out of retirement to play for the Colts. Well, after Luck. All right, so helmet number 11 is the one we're going to pull. Hold on just a second. Let me get that over here so we can see it. All right, Grace, if you'll find helmet number 11 first, please. We'll do that. Helmet number 11. You'll bring it up there real close. Wow, look what you did. That other camera's not... anyway, back it up just a little bit, please. I don't know what that camera's doing. All right, well, take it to the stage there. Yeah, and it's fine. That other camera's in autofocus. I need to... Sealed on the bottom, sealed on the top. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Helmet number 11. Please do not block the camera as you are breaking. Thank you. Wednesday night is baseball night with Empire guys now. So you want to check that out. We got our own baseball helmet series. I got a bunch of stuff we're going to do live. And we're still in autofocus, which pisses me off a little bit. All right, there's one of your headliners. That is a Bradley Chubb Speed Flex. Yep, if you'll take it back and put it in a caddy corner. Yeah, no, the other way. There you go. No. Right like that. Back a little, please. I want everybody to be able to see it. Bradley Chubb. AFC West is who that'll be. Nice hit. That's one of your headliners there. You can see that is the 6th one if you're counting left to right, top to bottom. Let's go here, AFC West. Mark Martin. Mark Martin. Congrats. On the inside of the box, please. Mark Martin with the hit there. I'll come over here and reverse. Like that. All right, break number 2. So now you've got the All-Stock and the Chubb is gone. So you've got 8 of 23. That is Bradley Chubb, number 1 pick from last year for Denver Broncos, right? Texas A&M guy. Is that not who he played with? Or did I make that up? Defensive player. North Carolina State, my bad. All right, so Brian Merrick's going to take 1. Put you there. And Zach G will take 1. Pete's watching in as he's driving back home. Didn't know how we do competing with the ball game, but anyway, I highly recommend the Yahoo Sports app. It's free. I've used it for years. It's very fast. It's very accurate. You can set your favorite teams. I highly recommend that app over any other sports app. It's great. You get stories there and news headlines that you know, it's different than you might get, say, with ESPN. I don't know. I just enjoy that app a lot. I use it all the time. So if you're not using that, you might want to try it out. It is free. Yahoo Sports. It works all the time. So that's another thing that's nice. No crashes. No crashes there. All right. And we got 3 of 8. God, what did I miss? Did I miss an extra point or something? And now, nice play. The legal block. Wonderful. Yeah, I really like the Yahoo Sports app. You know, they're a company that kind of redefined themselves, you know, because they, at one time, Yahoo was big shit. You know, it was Yahoo and AOL and all that. And then Yahoo has maintained their presence by going heavy news, heavy reporting. Search engine, still a Google fan as far as that goes. It's hard to beat. Google is, obviously. So, anyway, let's see if we can sell another one. $60 a division, and works out to $15 a team for this series. That's unheard of on this price. That I was talking about baseball Wednesdays. Wednesday nights we do baseball stuff now. We got a ton of it. If you'll look at the wall over here to your right, camera. Which would be stage left, I guess. But right above where it says wall, you see these brown boxes. Those are our batting helmet series that we put together. No duds in that. Headliners are Mike Trout, Manny Machado, Altuve, folks like that. We broke 1 helmet out of that series. It's $10. It's ultimately $11 a team, 3 for 10. That series is insane. That Mike Trout helmet's $1,000 itself. As far as signed current players, he's the Tom Brady of baseball. Out for the year now with foot surgery. Obviously they weren't going to make the playoffs anyway, so I guess they just shut him down. He was the leading MVP candidate. So your 2 leading MVP candidates both gone for the season. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out because Yelich is out too, right? So. And speaking of Yelich, that was the first helmet we broke out of that series. Went to Zach. It was a big hit. So anyway, we've got 5 to close on this one. This is break number 2, division break. You've got 2 of the headliners gone. You only have 23 helmets left in this series. All-Star's gone. Chubb's gone. And just waiting for it to fill up. And I'm going to pull up Yahoo Sports and see what we're dealing with here. Ben Roethlisberger already talking about coming back better than ever. Not so sure about that. They can't win with him. Kind of seeing the Pittsburgh clean house. We'll see how that works, but I'm thinking that that Pittsburgh's going to clean house. So we shall see how it goes. But I got a feeling Tomlin's going to be gone, and you're going to see a whole new regime there. They kind of are good about shutting stuff down and restarting. So Bills off to a big start, 2-0. Alden looks like he might be legit. So it's possible. All right, let's see if we can get some folks in here. Remember, if you bring in a new person, that Mario and Zach's perfect example, they use theirs on baseball and it's still filling. But basically, you buy a spot. If you're in the person that you invite buys a spot, you get a spot free the first time. So if they buy a division, you get a free division. That's $60 just to bring somebody in. You know, you can play for free. That's the equivalent of sitting down at a $5 hand blackjack table and giving you 12 fives and say, "Here you go, right?" So anyway, you bring a new new blood into the room, you get free spots. Nobody else does that. They may. How would I know? They might. Who knows what they do over there? Not sure. Why is your shoulder so big? It's not. I got a white chair. All right, so we got 5 spots left. This is the main event series number 3. It's not series number 3, it's series number to God knows what. And you've only got 24 or 23 helmets left in this series. The F7 All-Stott is gone, and the Chubb is gone. The rest of these headliners still remain. And, of course, you can always count on Facebook shutting us down because they think we stole the music. Why in the hell would we steal this music? I'm going to tell you this. We're going to steal music. It ain't going to be this. This is share-ready music. And the only reason I do it is because I just don't like dead space in the background. I mean, everybody else does it that way, but we're not everybody else. So we like to be a little different. Let's close this one. 5 to go. Invite some people in here. I know the ball game's on. I just can't believe that everybody's just back enthralled with the Cleveland Jets game. But I need Le'Veon Bell to do nothing. I need Beckham to score 3 touchdowns. And I can win this week. We play in a league that I've been in for 20 or 23 years. Long before any online stuff was going on. Anyway, and it's a keeper league. We keep 8. And we use Flea Flicker to keep up with it now. We used to do it pen and paper until a couple of years ago, and that was not fun. I mean, it was fun, but it was not what I would call, it was antiquated at best. So anyway, long story short, Flea Flicker is a free application that you can use to manage your, score your teams or whatever. And it gives you a coach rating each week based on the players you started versus the players you sat and all that. So I'm 100% coach rating and still getting beat right now. Because, and I started Dak over Drew Brees, which after week 1 sounds like a no-brainer, but I mean, that was a hard call to make. Of course, obviously it was the right one, because Brees is out for 6 weeks at least. I got a feeling he may be out for the season. We'll see. We shall see. 6 weeks, that's going to put them mid-season. If they're 2-6, do you bring him back? I don't know. Maybe, since he's my age. So. Didn't take Breeze in the first round. He was the first pick of the second round. Haskins is the first Big Ten quarterback taken in the first round since Kerry Collins. That's an incredible stat, man. I cannot believe that. I mean, I don't know if y'all knew that. Well, they probably do. They talked about it a lot at the draft, but that's insanity to me. Hey, Nathan, what's up? I didn't see it. My bad. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you there. All right, so we got 3 left to close. $60 a division. And Allstott's gone and Chubb's gone, but I only have 23 helmets left. And these 3 are left, these 4 are left, and that David Johnson's left. And this is break number 2 of the night. Break number 2 of the night. Wednesday night is baseball night. Yes, sir. You too. Wednesday night is baseball night now, so we're doing live fills on our baseball helmet series, on hit parade stuff, whatever. It's a baseball night with, kind of a hodgepodge of extra stuff. And it's a barn burner in New York. Well, New Jersey, rather. 6-0. Cleveland. That juggernaut offense is really taking off, looks like. So, he has not thrown any picks yet. So, that's good. Le'Veon Bell. Man, the Jets, that's where running backs go to die. Right. Wasn't there another Hall of Fame running back? Not that he is, but wasn't that where LT went to? As Pete and I like to say, LT2. Wasn't he a jet? A jet? I'm a jet over here. Great running back. Is he the best running back in the last 15 years? LaDainian? Hard to argue against it, right? Oh my God. 145 touchdowns. Is that all-time record? Is that the record? Could be. All right, we got 3 to close. Last thing that broke was the Bradley Chubb right there. So the Chubb guy for Cleveland looks pretty good. I need to hand him the rock as often as possible. Take some pressure off of Mayfield and let him put that gunslinger attitude to bed for a while. I think he needs to understand that patience means a lot. Alright, I've got 2 left. Welcome to the room, Chris. 2 left. This is $60 divisions. All the headliners remain except for top left. Allstott is gone. Chubb is gone. We have 23 helmets left, 8 of which are these. $60 divisions. $60 divisions. If you're watching this on Facebook, I would highly recommend that you don't, and you come to YouTube. I will post the link so you can have it. There's the link. So quarterbacks dropping left and right. I got a feeling that Antonio Brown played his first and last game with the Patriots. We'll see. Just don't see how they're going to get away with. What are they going to say? I mean, especially since the NFL is really, really going after, domestic abuse and domestic violence, and obviously sexual abuse and violence falls in sort of that same umbrella of crazy shit. So I just don't see they met. Yeah, Eagle starters dropping left and right. So we got 1. Brian took 1 and Zach took 1. All right, once the payments come in, we'll randomize you again, and we'll see what we come up with. Yeah, they are That division, though, is still what I would call open, wide open. I appreciate everybody coming out, hanging out with us. Payment information is at the top right, the empireguys@gmail.com, or you can use Venmo, is at the Empire Guys.
NFL Game Pass film session. Brian Baldinger
As you pay, I will
down with the league's best players, so you
put your name down there.
the pros do.
That is great stuff.
Refresh PayPal. So Big Ben's gone, Andrew Luck's gone. I think Andrew Luck's father has something going on with the XFL. So, do we think he's going to be an XFLer? Don't know. Random.org. Let's reset you. And put baby in the corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Set the Empire Guys. Randomizing 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Randomizes this 7 times. There you go. Let's take our folks. Put them in there. Seven times. There's what we got. Let's put them on larger. Go. Trade them out if you want. If you don't want to trade, just say lock. We'll lock it down. We'll go ahead and break this up. Give you a score update. Score is still 6-0 Browns. Browns. Could this be Dallas' year? Could this be the year that the Cowboys stay healthy and actually do something? I'm not a Cowboy fan at all, although I do have Cooper and Dak on the roster. I'm only doing one fantasy league this year. I'm going to take a little break. Break from it all. There's a lot going on. Just all right, everybody has locked, and let's just switch our music to that. Turn that sucker up. Let's go over here and figure out which helmet we're going to do now. Helmet number 11 was the last one. So we've got 23 left. Seven times. Helmet number 18 it is. We'll take 18 out of the list. Go straight over here to the wall. Grace, if you'll pull 18, please.
I'm just very grateful.
Helmet number
I
18.
can think about a better life.
There it is right now. Yep.
Second and 12. Mayfield wants all of it. What an effort by OBJ. One-handed. Welcome back.
Bring it to the stage. I'm going to have to fix the autofocus on that.
It's just one-on-one coverage out there. Wow.
Sealed on the top, sealed on the bottom. Good luck, everybody. Thanks for coming out. We appreciate you. Remember, if you invite a new player that buys a spot or a division, the first time they buy a spot or division, you get a free one. That is a standing policy with us at all times.
NFL Game Day.
On those Speedplex.
Only on NFL Network.
So that's going to be Chargers. LA Chargers, as it were. That's weird.
One of the best things about the National Football League.
Breaking news in the
Mr. Joey Bosa,
Better than anyone.
LA Chargers.
From every city, on every team, every weeknight.
And that's going to be
Access. Weeknights
AFC
only on NFL Network.
whatever. AFC West. AFC West. And let's go to this place. Who's got the AFC West? Nathan. Back with a vengeance, my friend. AFC West going out to Nathan.
So real is he
M-A-Y. Nathan with the win on that. Congratulations. I know that you all know it. Please make sure that I've got the correct address. Just shoot me an email with it, please. I want to make sure I do have the correct one. All right, so now it's back-to-back headliners. These two are gone, and so is that one. So you've got 22 helmets left. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in 22 shot. Break number 3 is up and live if you want to get in on that. So 2 headliners back-to-back, $60 a division. And live score, it is still 6-0. Second and 19 at the Jets' 19-yard line. Yes, sir. Welcome back to the game. Welcome back to the game. Big hit there. That's your Speedplex Bosa. How's his brother doing? Who's a 49ers fan? You are? Get out of my house. I'm just kidding. Oh, you leaving? Leave me to it. I have to break my own boxes. Okay. Sorry. How's Two's back. How you doing? How is Mr. Nick Bosa doing? What kind of performance level is that guy at right now? He got drafted by the 49ers, correct? That was brother Joey. Yeah, I know. I knew that. It's like it when people we got one customer that's got 3 different screen names, and none of which are his real name, which is always fun when you go to mail stuff. I always have to ask him, which one of these is your real name? The Chubb helmet went to Mark Martin, who is not on tonight. He pre-bought. Yeah, Wednesday night baseball night. Thanks, Zach. See you next time. Wednesday night baseball. Mark Martin, and he may want to trade that. He lives in the West Coast. He might want to trade you straight up if you want. He might be a Bosa fan. I'm not sure. I'll ask. Let's see. I can put you in contact. Yeah, absolutely, Robert. Don't pay yet because, we don't normally do Monday nights this early. Oh my God, they just scored a touchdown. What happened here? They went for it on 4th down? Somebody tell me what happened. I flipped over and now they've scored. Stat on that because that could who scored for Cleveland. That's really what's important to me. It was not Chubb ran it in. Beckham's got 54 yards though. So he might. I'll ask him. He lives in Oregon. So don't know if he's a Denver fan or not. I'll ask him for you. He's a good dude. So if he doesn't care anything about the Denver helmet, I'm sure he would consider trading it to you. Chubb's got 43 yards already. This is going to be a blowout, isn't it? I think it's going to be a blowout. Anyway, so we got division break number 3 going here. We have 22 helmets left in the series. We broke 1, 2, 3. We have 7 headliners left, $60 a division. Yeah, I'll text him here in a minute and ask him. He's 6'11". There, I'll do it now while we're waiting on this to fill. All right, I sent him a text and asked him, Nathan, worst thing he can do is say, no, I'll take the Chubb. So, anyway, both nice helmets. Antonio Brown. Tell you what, man, there's more and more stuff. There's another allegation too, accusation. So it's just piling on, that guy. You know, and I've learned enough to know in my life that you don't want to go off of what, the first thing. It may not, Richard or Robert, rather. And if it doesn't, then I'll just take your name off. I didn't even think we'd get too filled with the ball game going on, so I just want to get on and run my mouth, really. Anyway, I think that Antonio Brown is probably done. I think Antonio Brown is probably done. Dude, Nathan, please don't pay yet in case this doesn't fill. PayPal's hinting around at charging for refunds. They haven't actually done that to me yet, but tell you what, they've been wreaking havoc on breakers and razzers, though. We do Yahoo business, so it's a business account, and they sort of have left us alone, but man, they've shut down a lot of people. Lots of people. As if they should, why the hell they care? What do they care? They're not getting their fee, that's why they care. Of course, they're going to do it under the guise of, it's illegal activity. Could be drugs or something. But they're going to do it. They're not getting their damn fee, and that's why they're pissed. They own Venmo, too. Venmo belongs to PayPal. Hey, we got a restaurant right here. Let's build another one next door. Want to do that? What do you sell? So pretty much the same thing. Sort of identical, really. Colors are different. Makes no sense to me. Anyway, yep, if we don't get a little momentum going here, we will we'll push on and start back on Wednesday night. Now they got Ty Montgomery in the game. What the hell? That guy's tall, ain't he? He's a big one. For a running back. Large guy. All right, we got 2 down so far. and I need Beckham to get 46 more yards and a touchdown, and that may give me enough to win. Maybe. In my one fantasy football league this year. The Jets have a total of 8 yards. Cleveland 149 yards. Yeah, I need a touchdown in that 100 yards. That'll get me tied. All right, so anyway, we're filling up spaces. Filling up spaces there. Robert's going to come back on Wednesday night. Just hopped on tonight to see if we could. We sold 2 already. Both are headliners. These 2 went back to back right here. Got 22 helmets left, and 7 are headliners. 7 are headliners, $60 division. Anyway, I was talking about risers and breakers and whatnot. Market's flooded now, so you know how the circle goes. They win a helmet in a break room or a raz, and they'll turn around and they'll sell it, or they'll start their own break room. And now it's this cycle of the same, 1,000 people or whatever. And I don't know if it's that small, but 5,000, let's say. Yeah, we're going to. These are randomized. These spots, you can take whatever you want up front, and then we randomize both sides of it. If we do another one tonight, which is not looking too likely, if we don't, we'll go. I hear you, Nathan. I hear you. Those mailmen. Well, at least you can get the mailman to show up at your house. That's better than I can do here. This is the craziest thing. Okay, so I like watches, all right? So they've been saying, Jamie, you ought to do that watch gang. You ought to do that watch gang. I'm like, damn, it's expensive. I don't really want it. And of course, you can stop it at any time. There's no contract or whatever. We're in Knoxville, east of Nashville. We're in Knoxville. Go to Nashville some, but we're in Knoxville. I've got a Nashville story I'll tell you in a minute, but I forgot what I was saying. Don't remember. Jackson, that's out between Memphis and Nashville. Familiar with that? Familiar with it? Yeah, so watch gang, that's what I was talking about. All right, so it's one of these, mystery box things, of all things, like we do here. Anyway, they send you a watch, and they got different levels. I think they call them silver, gold, and platinum or something like that, some kind of precious metal thing. Anyway, so I signed up for the platinum one because I thought, well, hell, go big or go home. And you can turn it off at any time, and you can send the watch back if you don't want it. First one I got, and you can put in, when you join this thing, you put in, like it'll flash, or it'll ask you what watches you like, and it'll kind of build a profile around your tastes or whatever. Well, watches are kind of like cigars and beer for me. It's really never met one I didn't like some. So that was a kind of hard thing to do. But anyway, did it. First one came fine, no problem, was here. Now I work at home. I sit right here and work. I run my trucking business from right here. This from here, food truck calendar from here, whole 9 yards from right here in this seat. Okay. So, that being said, that means I'm at home. Hell, the mailman won't even get out of the car or out of the Jeep or whatever they're in. Won't even get up and come and ring the doorbell. But because they want that watch gang thing has to be signed for. Won't do it. Won't do it. Wasn't there. Okay. Well, now they're supposed to re-deliver tomorrow, so we'll see. That's my mailman story. All right, so don't look like we have enough momentum tonight, so we're going to be back on Wednesday night. That's when we do our baseball stuff, but we do other things too. Everything from hockey, basketball, baseball, football, obviously. Comic books, we do that too. I've got one, I think it's a Marvel over there. Yeah, but mailman won't get out of the damn car. And we got like 12 different ones here. So it's I don't know. It's a revolving door. Of course, this neighborhood we live in has got one of those Facebook pages. God almighty. I've already been in altercations with people on the Facebook page. So I just deleted it. It's like, don't want to do that. Don't want to have to, fight my neighbor. But yeah, so the mailman won't come to the door. Nashville, we're in Knoxville, 180 miles east-ish of Nashville. I'm a musician, been a musician my whole life pretty much. I don't do that for a living because I like to eat. But I've played professionally and whatever professionally means at that level. And I always hated Nashville, still do, really. And everybody around here loves Nashville because it's the home of country music, which is not true. That's not true at all. Country music started in Bristol and really more so in Knoxville than it ever did there, worked its way west. Anyway, that's a side note. Everybody's like, why don't you love Nashville? Why don't you love Nashville? Well, Nashville's a great place to visit. It's what I call the Gatlinburg of country music. If you're familiar with Gatlinburg, which is just right up the road here, it's a tourist trap, and everybody's like, don't you just love going to Gatlinburg all the time? No, I don't. I've been there a million times. It's next door. So anyway, straight to the point. Everybody's like, well, why don't you like Nashville? We love Nashville. Don't you like going to Nashville? I said, here it is. It's the land of broken dreams. I'm like, what do you mean? I said, if every close friend that you had, I've played with bands that've been signed and unsigned and all this crap. Every good friend that you ever had went out there with their dreams and came back with nothing, you'd hate it too. Well, I didn't look at it like that. Well, you asked me. I got nothing against Nashville in general. I just don't like it. Don't like that corporate music structure. All right. So anyway, doesn't look like we're going to get it done tonight. We did too. Thanks for coming out. I'm going to go watch the rest of the ball game and have a drink of some sort. And we'll be back on Wednesday night. Nathan, it's good to see you. Everybody else that's been watching, good to see you all. Looks like the Browns are going to murder the Jets, which, after last week's performance, I cannot believe the Titans. They wiped the floor with them. That's unreal. So anyway, I want to go watch the ball game. We'll see you Wednesday night. Thanks for coming out. I'll get those helmets out to you. Nathan, I've got a text into Mark, so we'll see how that goes, and I will be in contact with you. I'll see y'all next time.